Hey there, it's Rachel again. I'm going to show you how to do these little pot holders or trivets that you will probably remember doing as a kid, but haven't seen in a long time and kind of forgot. I really quickly did a time-lapse version of this, but the one thing that I didn't cover super great was the closure. And so after you watch that, I'm gonna come back and show you a little bit on how to do the closure and explain some of that just a bit. Because you wanna make sure these things are nice and solid, and if you do the closure the way I did it, you leave yourself with a little hanger, just like that. A lot of this is some of the same concepts that you would find in crochet. And if you do happen to have a crochet hook handy, you will find this a lot easier to close. But I just used my fingers on the version on this particular version. So it just takes a little bit of time and patience, but your kids should be able to love doing this, and you end up with a really useful thing. I think my mom still has them from when we were very young, so that's been like 30 years she's kept these little things, so they're pretty resilient. These are all cotton, so you can set your pots down on it and it shouldn't melt them. So yeah, let's get to the little video and I'll show you how to do it. Okay, so first I start by putting a single loop on each one of the pegs and match them up, and then I begin by doing over under on each individual leg with the straps that go on the parallel side. So it is essentially the same thing as weaving. If you need additional help with some of this, just let us know. It should be very simple. It's just really quick weaving techniques all the way through. And then you have to press some of them down so that you can fit all of them in. And I actually skipped a couple of rows and it ends up being just fine. However big you make it on the loop is how big it ends up being. It doesn't shrink too much from that since this is cotton. But once you get done with all of the weaving, you're going to take it off, and in the next section I am going to show you exactly how to close all of the. Okay, so I am going to talk you through a little bit of how to do the closures on these things. And essentially what it is you are taking one loop and putting the other loop through it, grabbing that loop and doing the same over and over. And I'm going to unravel this just a little bit so that I can show you kind of a slower version, because I think this is the most complicated part of the whole thing, and it's not complicated at all. You guys should be able to do this. You got this. And honestly, even if you just snatch that thing right up off the loom, you'll be able to keep this thing. It'll stay good, and just don't pull on it too hard. But when you pull it off, you'll have a lot of little, I'm gonna do the beauty filter right there. So you have a lot of loose ends like this. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the last of your loose ends, pull it up, pull the next loop through this loop, right? Sorry for my fingernails are just, look, I'm a working woman, okay? And then you pull that one up through. So now we have a white one. Our next one is a white one. We're gonna take this one and we're gonna put it right in there in the loop that we just did. We're gonna grab it and we're gonna pull it up. And there you go. This one is down now and this one is up. So the next one is yellow. You're gonna take yellow, put it through the loop. You're gonna pull it right on up, just like that, until you get to the very end. So you've got green going through yellow, all right? Whatever colors you got going on there. And then your very last one is blue. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pull blue through and pull it really hard, right? Just like this, so that you have a little loop that you can hang this up on your fridge or right by the oven, whatever you need. And you can toss this thing down and put hot stuff on it. It's perfect. All right, I hope you guys liked this. If you have any questions about it, please post below. I'll answer any questions that you have about these. These are pretty straightforward. And then let me know if there's anything else you guys want to try. All right, bye.